Blizzcon, make some noise! Let's get this started!
We are here, ladies and gentlemen. This is BlizzCon day number 1. Tempo Storm going head-to-head against Super Frogs. Botar debuting on that Holy Paladin. Alec on the Fire Mage. Nixie on that Assassination Rogue. Their opponent, Super Frogs, Cubsy, Restoration Shaman. Chanimal playing the Shadow Priest and trying to diversify for his roster. We can see that Super Frogs are gunning down for Botar early on, but Nixie is backing him up quite effectively.
Yeah, Tempo Storm, they're going to be looking for consistent setups in this matchup. Super Frogs, they just need to weather that storm, and eventually they can secure a kill. Shadow Priest and Assassination Rogue seem to be bringing great consistent damage. Botar already having to pop that Avenging Wrath, going to be able to top off his team, but into the full blind, already trading out a Blessing of Protection.
Botar could easily be swapped to during this period of time. Wealthy Man's going to make the move for it, trying to bait some major defensive cooldowns, but Botar does not fall for the bait, holding on to very vital defensives for a time later on. Despite an excellent swap there, Super Frogs basically get nothing done.
Yep, Cubsy into the cheap shot, Ring of Frost looking for. Alec, unfortunately not finding it there. Wealthy Man into the road. Nixie just trying to put out some pressure. Wealthy Man, like I said, Super Frogs, their objective in this matchup, they just need to stall out, slowly work through Botar's cooldowns, and eventually potentially take Botar down.
Yep, Wealthy Man just constantly gunning down Botar. He's going to be tested on this Holy Paladin. Cheeky mind control at low health, denying Botar's incoming heals, but in the meantime, Tempo Storm have secured crowd control of their own. Cubsy locked out of the game. Wealthy Man in trouble at low health, but he's still just gunning down Botar. Reckless abandon to try and get a kill. Botar crossing the map, trying desperately to get to safety, but is in trouble. Is forced to trade out Divine Shield. His most vital defensive cooldown is now out of the way, and Super Frogs have a massive lead.
Yeah, that's a huge victory for Super Frogs. Wealthy Man, on the other hand, no Cloak of Shadows, no evasions, really nothing left in terms of defensives. Cubsy's gonna have to do a good job getting that Spirit Link out in time. Chanimal can save the day as well. With that Void Shift, he can trade out his HP for anyone on his team at any moment. In the meantime, Botar under fire.
Chanimal just running down Botar, trying to bully him and take him out here in game number 1. Triple Psychic Scream. Super Frogs on fire. Botar has to Gladiator's Medallion, but he's still dangerously low. No cooldowns to effectively trade. He needs his team to back him up. Nice. Quaking Palm at low health. Botar is in trouble as Chanimal looks to finish him. Botar hangs on. Wealthy Man dips low as he's overextended. Botar's making a getaway to safety. Chanimal had to use the Void Shift. Suddenly Super Frogs and Tempo Storm are evening out in this match.
Yeah, but Botar, he can't abandon Nixie. Wealthy Man now reconnecting. Kidney shot on Botar. This could be it. Super Frogs looking to close out game number 1. You can see there's the Blessing of Protection. Cubsy lands a spell at full blind at low HP. Super Frogs with a nice setup.
If he can get the sap out of this, he gets denied. Botar's gonna come out of crowd control, bounce back up, and now Wealthy Man in trouble with a turnaround. Trades Cloak of Shadows, desperately trying to maintain his health while Cubsy sits through a long crowd control chain. Channel looking for a Master Spell, gets counterspelled by Alec, well timed, great crowd control, Wealthy Man in trouble at this point. Cubsy connects the Spirit Link, saves the day, allowing his team to make another push for Botar.
Yeah, but a triple fear into Kidney shot on Botar. He's all alone, looking to make a getaway once again. If he can sneak behind the pillar and land the Holy Light, he will ultimately be fine. Another nice setup from Super Frogs, but Tempo Storm is able to redirect.
That turnaround, Wealthy Man, Meteor connects. Chanimal tosses out some support. Great teamwork between the Super Frogs to stay in this. Despite going all in on Botar, they are starting to stabilize. They've got to make a move. Wealthy Man Shadow steps in, but Chanimal is getting peeled away. That Ring of Frost denying him from connecting, allowing Botar to survive another setup. Cubsy locked down in crowd control. They can't keep the chain going. Grounding Totem will stall it out. Hammer of Justice now connected. Wealthy Man trades, but he was able to get the kidney shot despite that evasion. Wealthy Man's taking huge damage from Tempo Storm. Botar is on fire in game number 1, despite having no cooldowns to work with. He's given his team big openings. Wealthy Man could easily fall. Barely stays in the fight, Benaruki.
Triple DR Polymorph on Cubsy is a nightmare for Tempo Storm. Cubsy's going to be freed up, although he gets interrupted. Nicely done by Nixie. He gets out, looking to get aggressive with his Vanish. Full kidney shot on Wealthy Man. Cubsy really doesn't have anything to keep him alive, but some nicely timed heals will ultimately save Wealthy Man. Botar still under fire at around 40% HP. Really no cooldowns left to work with.
We have not even stepped foot into dampening, and the intensity of game number 1 here at BlizzCon is absolutely insane. Botar doing whatever he can to buy his team time for a final attempt. Botar, he trinkets, he line of sights, ducking for cover, but Chanimal's all over him. Avenging Crusader should stabilize Botar. Wealthy Man now needs to cower. He uses blind, denying the damage. Mind controls from Chanimal. Good support from the Super Frogs, breaking up this assault.
Yeah, Super Frogs is just one clean setup away from taking down Botar. He's got 10 seconds left on his bubble. They get a nice kidney shot here, close out the game, but it's It's looking like it's going to be unlikely. Botar weathers the storm. He's going to be able to survive long enough for his Divine Shield, and now Super Frogs, they're going to be in a lot of trouble.
Triple crowd control right now for Tempo Storm, but Botar has been isolated as well, and Divine Shield is traded immediately. Botar does not want to be caught at low health with a potential Mass Dispel threatening his life. So Botar makes the safe move there, but he won't have that defense to rely on later on. He needs to buy at least another 16 seconds for that Blessing of Protection. Will Tempo Storm be able to buy Botar the time he needs? At this point, they're setting up great crowd control on Cubsy and dipping Wealthy Man down to about half, but here comes the attempt. Botar needs 5 more seconds.
Triple setup once again. Alec denies with a nicely timed Dragon's Breath. Cheap shot on Cubsy. Can Alex find the Ring of Frost? Unfortunately not able to. Looking for a polymorph, but Cubsy excellently done. Going to be able to line of sight it using the wind shear to avoid that crowd control and keep Wealthy Man alive.
Botar is a phenomenal druid, but him on this Paladin in this match is phenomenal. On the BlizzCon stage, breaking that out, showing the diversity and the range of classes from Tempo Storm is going to be a threat for them throughout this series and the entire tournament. Cubsy with a nice move there. Preemptive Earthen Wall Totem during the attack, but Alec holds out on the crowd control, saving that diminishing return for another push later on. Hammer of Justice committed. Alec blinks in to secure crowd control. Wealthy Man in a 3-on-2, but he does not seem to care. He's just going to gun straight for Botar.
Yeah, with Channels not in crowd control, he's able to easily get these Mass Dispels out, freeing Cubsy from crowd control, allowing Super Frogs to get aggressive. Nice double fear from Channels, looking for a setup on Botar once again. Only thing he has to keep himself alive is his trinket, but he's doing such a good job using his pillar, line of sighting, avoiding damage, really allowing Tempo Storm more and more setup opportunities.
Wealthy Man dipping low as Botar leads the charge with that Avenging Crusader, dishing out tons of pain. Cubsy trades a Spirit Link Totem. He does not want to fall behind. A misplay here by Wealthy Man. That diminishing return blind is going to allow Botar a lot of freedom to keep his team aggressive, which means the Super Frogs are going to be on the back foot and potentially going down in game number 1. Huge damage from Alec. Game 1 to Tempo Storm.
And just like that, EU